No data, you say? Strange. Okay, that's live. Okay, so horizontal live stream is going good. Pause that for performance. Now let me see the live for the vertical. And that's good. All right, cool. Coming. Delete for. Wait, let me just refresh so I can see everything. Okay, yeah, let me just turn that off. Well, that's weird. Delete forever. Just letting people know. That's crazy. Okay, I don't know how to make that work. Bizarre, bizarre. But anyway. Let's get it started. Oh yeah, let me just pause this live stream. Go to the chat, interact, so I can see if anybody's talking anywhere else. All right, cool. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna have this over here.
So what's your name? Rachel. Where are you from?
Let me start doing the sketches. So right now I'm working on the thumbnails. Well, sketches. Right now, guy crashed at the intersection. He's got tinnitus. In the manuscript, he got tinnitus, but I'm changing that. There we go. Let's see how I did this. Actually, yeah, I should focus more on the head. Hmm. Okay. Probably should try to. He has his hoodie up. his hood on. Okay. Hmm. Okay. I'm trying to do a car here. The weird thing about cars is that they always have the most weird shapes. It's like a mix of geometric shapes and then organic shapes. That makes it so difficult to draw any angle. Actually, this should probably be smaller since it's in the background. And this character should be probably like a lot bigger. Okay, cool. Okie dokie. Okay. Don't under. Hold up. Yo, no mo. What's going on? How you doing? Welcome to the chat. Wait, let me see. Oh yeah, my mic is working. Welcome to the chat. Understand. There you go. It's pretty early in the morning, but I'm just doing what I do. Wake up, work on the comic. Probably gonna stream again tonight. Coloring some panels for promotional stuff. I'm just chilling. That's good to hear. It's good to hear. What time is it over there? Hope your day is going well. My day just started. I woke up pretty early. My mom told me to take her to the mechanic. So that was pretty earlier than I usually get up. So I guess I had a jump start on the day. Wow, the camera's glitching out like crazy. Maybe I'll just leave. Maybe I just won't go live. Oh, military time. Oh, Leroy is shaking his has a staken. Ah. Okay, so military time. 15 minus 12. That is it's 3:20 p.m. Okay. Welcome to the stream, Leroy. How you doing? Tell me some good news. Okay, let's see. Let me see if I can just take off the freaking or restart the camera. This is what you get for getting like a $10 camera from Big Lots. $10 720p camera for Big Lots. I don't even know if the camera adds anything to the live stream. Does it add any stimulation to you guys? Just got all the stuff been done, and I feel tired as hell. Ah, man, nothing feels as good as a nice a finished day, a completed day. So you can finally just go on the internet, veg out, and don't have to think about tomorrow. That's how you know you had a complete day. I feel you though. Yeah. So what time is it over there? I think it's mostly because of my streaming early. I get most people outside of America, of course. Obviously. Um. So it is what it is. I usually stream like early in the morning because it's a nice way to start my day being productive. I think in the middle of the day I'll start scheduling my videos for YouTube, and then at night I'll stream again. coloring some panels. I'm just watching art streams because I can't draw at all. Yay, hey, copying people. If you want to draw, my best advice is to start copying people, steal from your inspirations and whatnot. Yeah, life has been good though, and I am from the Philippines. I've been getting a lot of people watching from the Philippines. I mostly because of the time that I'm start streaming. It's like 9 a.m. over here, so why not hate myself more? God, come on, everybody, everybody starts somewhere. Everybody starts somewhere. I feel like I should probably make the stick man a little bit smaller. But yeah. Yeah, I guess us Filipinos like watching random streams and saying hi. Hey, like it feels like everybody else. They just look at the stream and then leave. So it's a nice change of pace. I really appreciate people stopping by and saying hi. Because I think I'm also dual streaming on YouTube as well. Maybe I should stop the horizontal stream on YouTube and just stream again on Kick. Because I heard doing Kick, whatchamacallit? Yeah, doing on streaming on Kick will probably Kick is like rising in viewers right now. So I've heard. So I've heard. But I don't know. I don't know. I think the last time I streamed on Kick, it was just one guy just saying how I sucked at art, and I was like, all right, that's cool, that's awesome, fantastic. Let me just draw this car flying overhead to the protagonist right here. A little doodle of the car. We're like whoosh. So what's going on here is that he see, like he sees like the character doing this, crashing. It's like trying to tell him to get out the way. I've tried drawing and I really want to draw well, but 4 years have passed with me dedicated to drawing and I haven't seen any improvement. Like how it really depends on like how you practice. So I guess I'm just have to accept that it's not for me. That's a good. Well, I know that's is hard to say, but yeah, like you probably have different strengths. Like yeah, probably have like different strengths. I know it's like easy for everybody to say, "Oh man, you just gotta keep punching at the wall. You gotta keep doing. You gotta keep going at it." And also, having a strength is knowing when something is just not for you. And there's many ways of approaching art. And just because you can't do one thing doesn't mean you can't do another thing that's heavily creative. You know what I mean? I tried and quit, so I only found one thing that I'm great at, and it's voice acting and singing. So that's great. Yeah, that's great. There's a time when you got a character and idea and realize, oh crap, I can't draw. There's a time I haven't noticed any. I haven't noticed any strengths. I've completely untalented. So yeah, you're probably not looking at the right places. Because but at the same time, this is coming from a guy that's just been drawing in it day in and day out and saying, "You know what? I'm gonna make money drawing my own stuff until I or die trying, you know?" So, take what I say with a grain of salt, right? When people say how do I get better, how do I start drawing, how do I start doing X, Y, and Z, I say like starting from zero, like don't really start from nothing in a way. Just try to steal and copy from other people from your inspirations. I think I quote like Wally Wood every month, and that's basically never draw something that you wait. Hold up. It's so crazy. I quote this like every month, but I don't have it to heart. But the good thing I do remember the guy's name, so that's easy. Hold up. He says, never draw anything you can copy, never copy anything you can trace, and never trace anything you can just cut out and paste up. Everything's derivative, nothing's original, and drawing from memory is overrated. Like drawing from memory is overrated, and it's not going to be as good as drawing from reference. So basically, it's just copying and pasting. A lot of drawings just copy and pasting from what they say, from like things that they already see. Um, so plus, if you have a goal when it comes to drawing, that helps. Because at first I wasn't good at drawing comics until like I just kept doing it because because my end result is that I wanted to have a televisual story, and by doing that repeatedly and learning from better comic creators just by trying to imitate them, I just get better by result by muscle memory. One thing I'll try is trying to delve into human anatomy again. I haven't drawn a human in a solid year and a half. Yeah, and plus another way I would say is just get into projects, make projects. So basic, generally, because if you start a project, you'll just grow. You just learn as you go. So that way, um, you can see how far you've grown from the start of the project to the end of it. And I see a lot of people go into art uh, aimlessly. They just want to draw people. They just want to draw things. Uh, but I don't know why they want to do it. And that's when I see people get into artist block because they don't really have a purpose for why they want to draw or do anything creative. Like if you don't have an end goal, then you're gonna find yourself stumped or be at the whims of your ambitions or at the whims of your emotions. And if you want to just keep doing or get better at something, you gotta keep doing it, despite if you feel like it or not, because at the end of the day, you'll have an end goal. Okay, I've been drawing creatures and stuff. Okay, I've been drawing creatures and stuff. I've attempted projects, but I'm a perfectionist. Okay, you need to stop that. You need to stop being a perfectionist. That's the first rule. First rule. If I had a school, if I was a teacher, I'd be like, first rule number one: stop being a perfectionist. There's no such thing as perfect art. Stop that. you know. You know. A finished work is a good work. Like a finish, like if it's done, it's done. And nobody. The thing about art is that nobody knows if something is finished until you say it's done. Um, like I can just make a page like this. Wait, hold up. I can make a page like this, right? And then I'll be like, all right, that's a finished artwork. And people who's like onlookers, they wouldn't know that it's a finish. They'll just take my word for it because they don't know what it's supposed to be at the end of the day, right? Well, I literally can't do that because I already set expectations of like what the comic is gonna look like. And if I had a page like this with no prior context, then I can't say that that is the work because I already set up expectations. But you get the idea. You get the idea. I've attempted projects, but I'm a perfectionist, so I either don't make anything since I know it will turn out bad, and I'll start giving up. And also, I like to think of this. Like to think of this. Whatchamacallit, a what a meme that I saw on the internet. Uh, where people say my stuff isn't good. They look at their stuff compared to like other people's stuff, and in this case of the meme, people there was like a baking competition, and the person who made their first cake says, "Oh man, everybody's cake is better than mine's," but then he leaves his smaller cake next to a person's bigger cake, double layered and all that jazz, and he leaves being depressed that he's not as good as the other people. But like the onlooker, he says, "Holy crap, 2 cakes! That's awesome!" So, and like the more I make art and the more that I post and the more like stuff that I see on the internet, the more garbage I see on the internet, the more I realize how real that is. People just like to see things that make them feel good. So you have no idea of the stuff that you'll make that will make somebody else feel good. Even though you don't think it's good, that doesn't mean other people will think it's bad. You know what I mean? Anyway, there goes my camera. The tape. Maybe I should like not have a camera today. What do you guys think? Oh no. Maybe I should just not have a camera today. This is stupid. Apologies. This is so unprofessional. Cause like the way I have my camera set up, I tape a camera, a 720p terrible looking camera, to an Amazon box, and like, and and I just point it to the screen. So if I'm talking, you can see my hands express, and so on and so forth. I personally do have a purpose in wanting to draw. I want to draw my characters well. That's my goal. Like, why do you want to draw your characters well? I know I'm being a little, I'm sounding like a 4-year-old. So when it comes to why do you want to do this, I'm gonna ask a lot of whys. Why is it important to draw your characters well? Oh yeah, Leroy says for real, for real, for real, not for play. You don't gotta apologize for being unprofessional. It's pretty cool that you also have a camera. Cool. Also, I'm really glad that I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad people stop by and talk and give me feedback because it helps me have a gauge on what's working, what's not working. Let me put an extra tape down for the camera. It's basically like I always get art ideas in my head and then I remember I can't draw. Do it anyway. And just by doing it anyway, posting it, and then go on to the next thing. Do it anyway, post it. Like you can critique yourself and then go on to the next thing. Like you can ask people for critiques, but you gotta know that you gotta be specific about what you want people to critique. You know? That's why it's always cool to have like a mentor and whatnot. An art mentor. So I've heard. Basically, just like I always get ideas in my head. Okay, yeah. No, I want to draw. Okay, and I want to draw well, so I could draw the ideas I got. Sometimes, like just getting it done is good. Can be good enough for people, and you can always go back later. Yeah, you just gotta start. Yeah, just start today. Start today. If it sucks, don't worry. Like if it sucks, then keep going, because other people might not think. Other people might not think it, because you're basically pushing back the goalpost. I'm like, what do you want? Like, what do you want your stuff to look like? Who do you want it? Like, what do you want it to look like? And then you look at other creatives that has the style that you want to go for, and you try to copy them and apply it to whatever you want to do. All I've been able to draw is some of my characters super minimalistically in pixel art, and it turned out decent, surprisingly. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Do it, post it, think it, dream it, do it, do it, post it. Yeah. Think it, dream it, do it. Actually, let me try something. I want to see if I can like go live on Kick and see where that goes. So I can stream on like 3 places. How long have I been streaming? Yeah, I can probably stream on Kick for like 30 minutes. See how that goes. Okay. But yeah, think your dream and do it. You can do it. And besides, I guess the cool thing about starting off, it really is based on your perception. In one hand, you could, I don't know how Kick is though. I guess we'll find out. I'll stop streaming horizontally on YouTube, and then I'll go stream horizontally on Kick. I'll stream on Kick, so that way I'll be streaming to 3.